This is Richie Gray from the Fight Talk podcast. I'm here with a victorious Adrian Martin.
Yes,
How do you feel it went, mate?
Yeah, it went well. We got the win. You know, I thought I won every round, but speaking back to Bob, slow start where he really worked hard in the first 2 rounds. He come out fast, so he just nicked him. So it is what it is.
What was the score in the end?
58-56, so 4 rounds.
58-56, there's 4 rounds to 2. Do you feel like he deserved them then?
I thought I won all the rounds, in all honesty, but I respect Bob as a referee and I respect his decision, and I think if he scored the first 2 rounds to my opponent, Andre, then fair play.
He didn't have a bad record though, did he? I heard he had quite a few wins on his resume, and it was set up for you to get like a real good test in. Do you feel like that's what it was? Is that what you thought going into it?
100%. Yeah, I think maybe thinking it as a test, I might have took a bit too long to figure him out. But then I just realised, you know, I felt him out, realised I was bigger and stronger, and then took the fight to him and outworked him, outpunched him, outscored him, you know. I think towards the end he was on his way out. A couple of times I had him close to going, but just got to work on the finishing touch now. I hit them, they wobble, I just got to work on making that wobble a finish, you know. From
the outside, I think it was in the middle of the round, he did catch you with a couple of big shots. One of them seemed to like catch your attention. It seemed to catch your attention. Do you think was there anything?
It didn't hurt, no. I just thought, you cheeky bastard. In all honesty, he caught me, swung on big old overhand, caught me right on the chin, and I thought, yep, I'm gonna get you back now. And then I thought, that's it, I've got to go and can't get my point back, do you know what I mean? But no, it didn't hurt me at all. I don't think he punched over that. Just typical, you know, come forward, wild swing. So like, as you're coming in to do clean work, you got to be double tight, you know, and it just works. It's little refining things, you know, as you step in and throw your shot, you know, even as he gets caught, it's like, boy, swing wild and wild.
Well, you got the win. You got the win. Yeah. That's another one on there now. What's that? Is that 9?
That's 9-0.
That's 9-0. What's next? What's the plan moving forward then?
Well, we'll get another, I think maybe 6 or 8 rounder in. I seem to do better with more rounds. I like the rounds. I'm a fit lad. You know, fitness isn't a questionable thing for me. I do the rounds. I do the rounds with middleweights and plus in the gym. So I'm used to working hard to them grueling rounds.
You do like to get about with your sparring, don't you? I've seen you guys on your social media. Yeah, you like to move about and get them with the boys, don't you?
I've had the great pleasure this training camp, along as having Joe Taylor being my coach. You know, he's been there with me for the last 6 years. I've teamed up with Brian O'Shaughnessy as well, and he's been helping me down Peacocks, and it's been great because I'm having my best mate training with him, you know, with Dan Aziz, and having Lawrence, Umar, Mo, and all the boys down there, you know.
So moving forward, you want a couple more 6-rounders. I've heard you mention before that you're looking for titles, and you've mentioned a couple of names.
Yeah,
do you want to mention? You mentioned
I mentioned it now. Yeah, his response to me was, "I'm a different league. I'm a different breed." Well,
is that your impression?
That's just exactly how he said it, bro. Do you know what I mean? He just said he's a different league and breed, but
because you put that on Twitter, and I actually didn't see a response on there. Did he respond to you personally?
No, he responded on our Instagram story. You know, and it's like, well, at least message me back and say, no, you're onto different things or something, or you don't want to fight. It's as simple as that. It's nothing personal. We're in a boxing. He's do you think anything will come of this? Probably.
Do you honestly think something?
No, I'm a threat. Hopefully, because I give away 2 rounds today, maybe they might think, oh, we'll have a go at that because Connor's explosive at the start. But guess what? I've got a fucking good chin. You ain't put me over, bruv. Yeah, I mean, if you can't put me over, you're fucked. 12 rounds. Do you know what I mean? 12 rounds is a long time to fight. I'm not someone that gets knocked down. I've never been knocked down.
You fight for a world title?
I'll fucking fight.
It won't be 12 rounds that ain't a world title.
No, fuck it. Why not? They fight 12 rounders that ain't world titles.
So other than Connor, is there anyone else on your mind, or is you kind of want to get your 6 and 8 rounders in, try and push for a title, and maybe get, if that fight comes on, that's what you really want?
That's let's be honest, right? As a welterweight prospect, there's only one name at my stamp, 9-0. He's what, 13-0. You know, we both boxed journeyman for titles. Mine was a cheaper belt, was a challenge belt. This was a WBA. But let's be honest, they were both journeyman, right? Credit to journeyman, not taking anything away from them. But
yeah, they serve their purpose.
They do their role and they're great for the sport. But you know, at this point in both of our careers, it's a fight that makes sense. I'm a real test, I'm a real challenge. Something that the boxing pundits and everything can say, fair play to Conor, he's taking on a real fight. For me, there's no other 50-50 fight that makes sense. Like, he's where the money's at, he's where the exposure's at. It's a win-win.
So he's got everything that you need from it.
Yeah, everything. So it's nothing personal. And bruv, he's got the belt. So when you get the belt, I've met him. You know, we've shared rounds together. He's a lovely kid. You know, but this is boxing, and we want good fights, and this is a fight the British public deserve to see.
Well, let's see what comes of that. Hopefully you get your fights and your title fight. Anything you want to say before we end?
I just want to thank all my sponsors, ACR, Sharps Build and Forest Freight for their work. I want to thank Joe Taylor. I want to thank Brian O'Shaughnessy and all the team at Coolbox. I want to thank all of the people at Box to Burn, all of my team, all of the people who work there, Billy, George and everyone. And I also want to thank guys who've been helping me with my nutrition, good nutritionist Ben Kirk has been helping me make weight.
Look at the shape the boy's in. Look at this shape.
For a welterweight, ain't bad, is it? You know, give me a day before, we're there, you know. But yeah, I'm just happy we got the win, 9-0. On to more fights where I'm going to be pushed, where I'm going to be tested. You know, it ain't about winning every round, as much as what everyone says. There's 6 rounds, 8 rounds, 10
Listen,
rounds.
you got a good testing tonight, and it'll only serve you well, won't it?
Exactly, it's about winning the fights. I won the fight. You know, I started slow, still thought I'd done enough to me being a fool. You know, I didn't know I was down, but for every round after that, I just stepped on it, stepped on it, stepped on it. And that's what I do. I keep getting better and better and better as the rounds go on. So, you know, listen, whatever comes my way, I trust Steve Goodwin. I thank everyone at Goodwin Boxing for everything they've done. And thank you to you, Richie.
Thanks for talking to us, Adrian.
Glad to have taken your virginity.
This is my Fight Talk interview debut. This is Richie Gray from Fight Talk with Adrian. Thanks for watching.
Thank you very much.